Have you ever asked yourself, why is my job so hard? Why is it so complex? Why must everything be such a chaos? Well, I have some good news for you, I have some bad news for you. The bad news is, it's your role as a project manager to manage the chaos, to create clarity. The good news is, I have a great tool to help you to navigate through complexity and to create clarity for your people, so they won't get lost in total chaos. With the project program breakdown, every project manager can better complete project successfully. It helps you to navigate through complexity, to create clarity, and to help your people to find their way in the project. The success factor for large-scale projects is collaboration. To align the work, to overcome obstacles, to resolve problems. And the two most dominant reasons for poor collaboration is people don't have the time, at least they think they don't have the time, and chaos. They don't know what is expected from them. They don't know how they fit in. You can imagine that when people have enough time to get their work done, when they know what is expected from them, what they can expect from each other, when they collaborate to align the work, to overcome obstacles, to resolve problems, then you have a really simple job. This video is about how to navigate and resolve complexity in large-scale projects. It's about the project program breakdown. It is just a tool for you. I've been involved in large and complex projects and programs. It's not a surprise, they often end up in chaos. However, one of my clients was using this diagram. And I saw that everybody had a printout of it in its notebook. And in every meeting, this diagram was on the table, whether it was between technicians and scientists to align on technology, or for the project meeting to align on deliverables, or with stakeholders or in the project board to discuss the entire program. They all use it to navigate through the complexity of the project. And it saved them a lot of confusion and uncertainty in the project. Well, if you are running projects like this, big, complex projects, then this is probably the tool for you. Let me explain how it works. This is the project program breakdown. I gotta have to give it a name. But it is a map that helps you to navigate through the complexity of your project. And it avoids that people will get lost in total chaos. It might look complicated, but it isn't. I show you how it is built up. Imagine there is a development department that is responsible for several product lines. And each product line has a dedicated team. The horizontal lines represent the timeline of the entire project. It can be years. The slanting arrows represent work items, components, subproducts, equipment that builds up the product line. Several work items can be combined in one work package represented by a dot, and several work packages can be integrated into a test facility or a staging site, a prototype, proof of concept, staging site. When the time progresses, more work items will be created and combined in new work packages, and again integrated on top of the existing staging site or as a prototype facility. Reaching certain milestones, like the acceptance on the prototype facility, might trigger new projects, such as to start up manufacturing. So the triangles represent go, no-go decisions. Some industries are heavily regulated. For that, products need to have certain quality conditions. When all regulations are okay, the product can be assembled and implemented at client location. And meanwhile, upgrades will continue, new products will be shipped. This project program breakdown is a big breakdown structure of your project. There are 17 projects in this overview. Each square represents the final deliverable of a project. The dots represent work packages, and the slanting arrows represent the work items, the tasks, the subproducts, the components that build together a work package. All the components within a curve is one project. It is the work breakdown structure or the product breakdown structure of the project. Just look at this. At the left is the curve with all the components within the curve, and on the right is the work breakdown structure with the final deliverable, the work packages, and the work items. The vertical lines represent the major dependencies within a project, and those major dependencies are normally related to integration. This diagram helps you to break down a large-scale project into a program of smaller, simple projects. Even when the task complexity is tremendous, projects can be very simple. And the beauty of this is we know exactly how to run simple projects. That is what project management is about. And the beauty is also we know how to manage, how to execute a program, how to execute a portfolio of simple projects, to align the available capacity with the workload of the project, to speed up the productivity without overwhelming your people. Without this diagram, your project will turn into chaos. Even though simple processes like project management and portfolio management will turn into chaos and confusion. But with this diagram, it will enable you to bring together all the brain power in your project, all the scientists and technicians that you need to overcome the real technological and scientific challenges. Thank you for watching.